And just like that, Aidan put a wrench into his romance with Carrie. No, we're not talking about the rock he hurled through her window. In Thursday's episode, Aidan threw a pebble at Carrie's window in an attempt to be humorous and attract her attention, but instead he broke a window composed of priceless glass that was a century old. Aidan later revealed to Carrie that he had slept with his ex-wife Kathy, so it was a little foreshadowing. The biggest surprise, though, was Carrie's response. "I kind of understand," she said, adding that she had never committed to not sleeping with other people while they were apart, which caught Aidan off guard. Executive producer Elisa Zuritsky tells TVLine that one of the main issues in the writer's room for And Just Like That was the ambiguity around the specific agreement that Carrie and Aidan reached. "We all discussed what we individually believed Aidan was asking Carrie to consent to on the first day of writing season 3, and we all had different responses. We therefore came to the conclusion that this is the ideal sociological or psychological experiment in which two individuals have essentially signed different contracts." But according to Zuritsky, that is accurate. "I think we don't always express what we think and feel in life, especially when the stakes are so high, and we really wanted to explore that type of gray space between two people who truly want it to function. You don't want to destroy it by talking too much, you know. And we wanted to keep swimming around the messiness of this relationship that has so much history, so much passion, so much baggage, and so much love, so many good things," Carrie and Aidan said after going through a lot together. However, I believe that these small and large misunderstandings that can occur when individuals who love one another believe they are speaking to each other are a contributing factor in the issue. According to fellow EP Julie Rottenberg, none of the writers intended for Carrie to react strongly to Aidan's confession. You sort of see her talk herself through it. However, that wasn't what broke them, or at least caused such conflict in this episode, but rather the revelation of, "Wait a minute, what did you agree to?" It seemed as though neither of them desired to return. In fact, for various reasons, it's like revisiting their most agonizing moment. I believe there were several instances where I thought one of them could simply want to leave that extremely difficult circumstance at any moment. This discovery and the subsequent misunderstanding also imply that Carrie might be seeking love with someone other than Aidan, like her neighbor Duncan or her landscaper Adam. Rottenberg concedes that it could make them vulnerable to something, but she really views the dispute as a sign of hope for Carrie and Aidan's future. She adds that Aidan later went with Carrie to Lisa's father's funeral, when she informed him, "You are home," adding, "You could look at this conversation and say that this actually brings them closer." That could actually be a real repair of the rupture, according to the EP. How did you interpret Aidan's admission and Carrie's response to it? Do you believe she ought to go after a relationship with Duncan or Adam? Or both? Tell us in the comments section.